not in any textbook. That's what I mean. You give freedom to people to explore this. And if they can't hold the position, hey, don't be worried. Copper mesh. Put one here, put one there, boom. Copper wire. By the way, these things are for sale. Copper polarity screens, as they're called. You can get them on the, you just Google it. It'll be there. And the last time I looked, though, people are catching on. They were sold out. So I'm looking into making, they're sold out. So I'm going to Home Depot to look at resources for pure copper mesh. Just so simple, $5. Cut it out and do a video to connect to pure copper wires. You have to be good with your materials because you're connecting to your energy systems. Be careful what you do with your body, what you put into it, and how you connect it to the copper screen. I'm looking into it because those were sold out. Yeah. But I wish I knew we were going to talk about polarity screens. I could have had a...
So I don't know what I'm going to talk about when I start this. So tell me, so what you're doing now, do you have a business side of your practice, or are you mostly speaking, or tell me what you're doing right now?
So I do both. I do clinical care because I love connecting with patients, okay? And I told you, Rheumatology 4000, you want to be out there. You want to open the people's perspectives that, hey, you have the drugs, but you can do these simple things to take your healing over the top. So one of the first things I actually tell my patients, this is true, is, and actually you reminded me of that with your little, I stand on my foot and I stand on my foot. And it's this, when you want to reduce inflammation, Zane, what's the first thing you should do? Brush your teeth. Oral health, supremely important to reduce inflammation and increase longevity. We're all interested in living longer and healthier lives. Brush your teeth.
So that's interesting. You're talking about that. And I was just watching somebody on another podcast, and he was talking about cancer patients. And he said the first thing that he has them do is go to the dentist.
Brush your teeth. And you know something? This is now scientifically accepted in rheumatology. If you have bad teeth and gum disease, periodontitis, it is what breaks immune tolerance. What do I mean by that? That inflammation, the bacteria in your mouth will make certain proteins that incite your immune system to make you have rheumatoid arthritis. Oh! You want to clean your teeth. So when people say, oh my goodness, my grandma had crippling arthritis, my mother has rheumatoid, what do? I say, go brush your teeth and floss. That's it. Okay? You'll reduce your risk for developing rheumatoid arthritis. Here's another thing I tell my patients, because nutrition is a huge area. We could have week-long conferences. And I can't be there speaking to them for hours at a time. So there's one question I ask my patients, and this is what I told my colleagues in Nevada. I said, don't fret. All you need is a good structure to get to what your patient is doing. You want to know your patient and ask them this one question. What did you eat for breakfast today? What did you eat for breakfast today, Zane?
Had a piece of sourdough bread.
My kind of guy. Good. I like gluten as long as it is fermented. Fermented foods are good for us.
So I will say I don't like sourdough bread that much, but my wife buys it, and so it's there, and so I eat it.
So here's the other thing. A lot of my patients will say, oh, but Dr. Manek, I haven't had time to eat. I was getting ready to come to clinic. That opens, and they're telling me this. I haven't had time to eat. I wanted to be on time. And they're drinking out of a cup. What's in the cup, I ask? Oh, you're drinking something. We are enjoying something so much there. What's in that cup? And they go, oh, and they try to hide it. They go, ooh, ooh, ooh. They put it on the floor. They try to hide it. It's quite funny how people are. And I said, but no, what's in that cup? Coffee? Ooh, what's in the coffee? It's a creamer. Oh, what's in the creamer? I'll tell you this. It's a creamer that we all know. And, they're pouring it in there with their coffee. What's in the creamer? They don't know. Okay.